Hey, good afternoon everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make imitation crab pasta salad. Now, I think the packet says king crab flavored. I've never had king crab, so I wouldn't know. Or I may have, but I forget. But I'll take their word for it, and it's pretty good stuff. And it was on sale last week. And I'm starting to get a thing for pasta salad, especially when it's well balanced, because I'm putting chickpeas in this, which is protein and fiber. And there's your little bit of carbs, some more protein. I've got some of my own dill pickles for ferment, which is just amazing. In this, some celery for crunchy. And I'm skipping the cheese today because we've got so much protein in here. And I'm just going to use some mayo to make up the dressing quick with some lemon and some dill. Now it's a 1 pound package. I got some rotini today. I got rid of all that old stuff. So I'm just going to weigh out half the box and pop that in the water. Now always remember, check your package direction. It says cook for 9 or 10 minutes, so I'll cook for 9. So I'll cook that uncovered and just give it a quick stir when you pop it in, and maybe once or twice during cooking so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And drain and rinse your chickpeas. Now I'm using organic because they just taste a lot better, and these ones just have salt and water. They don't have that EDTA stuff that you'll get in the regular ones that foams and froths up. So these ones you basically can just rinse in. So once those drain for a minute, I've got my trusty pasta salad container. I'll just put those right in. There's a little bit of water in here, it doesn't matter, it'll just sort of coalesce with the dressing. Yeah, if you saw my other video, I just love these things because you just mix everything like right in here, you know, and then shake it up at the end. It's awesome. You just need the right size containers all. So if you're new to making pasta salads, do the dry-ish stuff first. 2 is enough for this. Yeah, I just got a little knife today for these. I like to take all the white stuff off because it doesn't taste that great. Quick rinse. Slice these down the middle. And then chop them up. Put that in that container. You can use regular dill pickles for this. I like my own fermented ones because they actually keep going in the salad. And I should mention that, speaking of, because this is seafood, sort of, and it says consume within 3 days of opening. So I would not keep that in the fridge for too long. I'd eat it up pretty quick. But it's really good, so it won't last that long. Just cut those down in strips, and just again. Yeah, that's what I like about this recipe. It's nice and simple. You can actually do it with a paring knife. And if you don't have dill pickles, pickled artichokes, get some olives, anything basically sour, crunchy, you know. Okay, so that makes actually a fair amount of pickles. I'll pop those in. When you're doing this, it's sort of like a good habit. When you chop one thing, go and stir the pasta. That way you'll be sure it won't stick. Now for this, I'm going to get gloves. Since it has such a short dating on it. Now I've heard estimates 3 to 5 days. I always err on the side of caution, so I'll say 3. And you can always bring some to a potluck or work or whatever. You know, it's getting into the festive season now, so. Yeah, I don't even cut this up. Like, I'll just pull some pieces out and just break them up by hand like that. And if you're worried about it going bad, you can always sneak a couple of pieces for yourself during production here. Because yes, obviously this is good to eat raw, as is. This is always the fun part, get the shot without burning myself. There we go. Cool it down with some cold water. And just be quick if you're going to touch it because it's still really hot. And just spray it down. And as you don't want to heat up the fish, You really want to make sure this is cold before you put it in the container. So while that's cooling off, you can take a chance to just kind of mix that up. Now you can put this in any order you want. I like lots of dill in here. I put a tablespoon of the dried stuff. This is to taste, of course. And a very generous squirt of the lemon juice. Again, to taste. Now, you're going to have a lot easier time with the mayo if you put it in now. Because that's pretty big pasta. And as I said in the other recipes, start slow. Don't jump it all in at once. So a good big spoon like that, that's probably about a half a cup. Pop that in there and stir that up. You basically just want enough to coat it. But I can already see that's not going to be enough because I'm thinking of the pasta going in here as well. And then it's just going to be too dry. So I'll put in another spoon like that. So let's call it 1 cup. Should do just about right. And again, if you need or want to add more at the end, do that after the pasta's in, because you got to remember you can put more in, but you can't take it out. Now that looks like too much now. It looks like, you know, when you get that stuff at the store and it's just so greasy. Which is another reason why it's nice to make your own, because it actually is as good, if not better, and way, way cheaper. I can't even imagine how much this would be by 100 grams, considering how much you're making here. How much is that? That's like, yeah, 3 liters, over 2 liters, yeah. Now, if you don't have one of these containers, obviously just do it all in a big mixing bowl and transfer it to something else. I just like doing mine right here. And I will just make sure this is very, very well closed before you do this. I'm just taking a look from the side, see how well mixed up it is. You can turn it upside down. That looks like the dressing is coming out just good. And you can see the even distribution of dill on the side too. I'm happy. One last word. If the crab meat doesn't work for you, you can just swap it out with, you know, an equivalent amount of boiled eggs chopped up. It'll work out just fine. Okay? So that's how I make imitation crab pasta salad. Hope you give it a shot. Hope to see you again.